He is going to build his dream house. I handled their election campaign. Our community is very tight-knit. My daughter knows how to read now. I especially like his blue eyes. He's over there, by the soccer field. Please fill out this application form. Gun ownership is a controversial topic. This is the information I need. 610. I miss you. When will I see you again? This is my favorite part of the movie. Do you own property, like a house? Masks must be worn in public places. Did you receive the pie I sent you? He hasn't responded to my text yet. Turn right when you reach the corner. Please send the package to my address. Spring is the most beautiful season. I'm sure there's a Latin term for it. 620. There was a time when I liked to play golf. I usually shop at the corner store. I'll buy window curtains next week. All my favorite books are on this shelf. The American culture is so dynamic. Give me your answer by noon tomorrow. The cat slowly approached the bird. Did you read that newspaper article? Can I have your attention, please? Can I talk to you before you go home? 630. You better learn how to follow rules. Your body is made of millions of cells. I hate being the center of attention. Can your mom and dad come to the party? Do you know the condition I am in? It will be debated at the Congress. The couple is on their honeymoon now. That recipe takes 8 cups of flour. He ate the entire meal in 10 minutes. Everyone thinks I stole that file. 640. I don't want to move far from my family. The fuel industry is raising prices. The legal documents need to be signed. Why won't you let him know how you feel? I already passed my letter of intent. She had nothing material to report. Let's move on to the next tourist spot. I have a number of favors to ask you. The patient is in so much pain now. How would you rate the hotel's service? 650. You're right, I want to go back there. His room is at the end of the corridor. She is so serious, she never laughs. I simply won't tolerate bad behavior. Some special papers are even scented. The building's structure is solid. I've always been a diligent student. Failure is the back door to success. Are you sure you want to do this alone? Ice cream has more calories than water. 660. They can take care of themselves. A bar is a place where alcohol is served. That store only has 3 employees. Boys, that's enough playing for today. You can enter the building on the left. We live in a healthy environment. Animal abuse is now a federal felony. Her foot got caught in one of the ropes. Let's head back. It's freezing out here. Her blood pressure has gotten really low. 670. Our official wedding photos are out. Jump onto the boat and we'll go fishing. World leaders gathered for peace talks. They covered a period of 20 years. We can play soccer next weekend instead. Dr. Smith is my favorite professor. They'll require you to show your ID. Great. Let me set an appointment for you. He wants to shoot arrows at the target. It was just a short stay at the hotel. 680. Is there someone who can go with you? Let's watch the sunset on the horizon. I can wait for you here while you shop. Where do I begin with this huge project? Your singing has gotten so much better. The hospital needs people to give blood. That picture is so clear inside my head. The instructions were clearly written. Can you turn on the computer, please? What course did you take up in college? 690. Eye color is genetically determined. You can't drive there. You need to walk. Don't force him to play with other kids. You must take good care of your health. This is my last slice of cake, I promise. The door is on your left as you approach. Maybe we can have ice cream for dessert. You have a text message on your phone. I buy from his bakery as often as I can. She kept saying this over and over again. 700. Perhaps we can arrive at a compromise. Keep a physical distance of 6 feet. My doctor offered me a range of options. There are decorative rocks in the garden. If you see a bear here, run for your life. I did sense that something was not okay. Can you show me how to solve this puzzle? That shop has a good stock of postcards. They have strong customer service here. I need your support for this project. 710. What's wrong with the airport system? That tree has been there for generations. They're employing her on a trial basis. We can win this match if we work together. Your next action is going to be critical. Among all my pets, he's my most favorite. This area of this house needs to be fixed. City authorities make the local laws. I'm going home because my mom needs me. The town is just beyond those mountains. 720. We're living in the 21st century, Mary. What direction is the city from here? I fail to see what is so funny about that. I'll take her to the nearest hospital. There's a little bird outside my window. We'll have a staff meeting after lunch. She's a member of the Babysitters Club. I need to enroll him in a good preschool. Strange things occur in that empty house. Please put down that book and listen to me. 730. I paid a little more for quality shoes. The library has many online resources. The situation is getting out of hand. Their society is holding a fundraiser. Let's sort these beads according to color. I'm going to the store to buy some bread. Let's study our English lessons together. There are so many things I want to learn. This is the third time you've lied to me. The flag flies on the top of that building. 740. I wonder if the Bulls will win the game. Can you write me a prescription for this? What is the average marrying age these days? I'll have another glass of wine, please. Over the years we've become really close. Before I go to bed I always wash my face. There's a basketball court near our house. Could you cover for me during emergencies? Wow, the effect of that mascara is great. Who do you think will win the election? 750. It takes a lot of force to open that door. I am always looking for ways to improve. Do you have the knowledge to fix that? There's a long line at the grocery cashier. I'm going to live like there's no tomorrow. She's laughing every minute of every day. Leave me a note if you're going to be late. This pen doesn't work, try the other one. Some apartment buildings have security. The company will pay for your training. 760. Give yourself a treat for a job well done. We are taking a trip to Florida in January. I've already asked him to resend his report. Can you ask the waiter to bring us some wine? The author of this series is world famous. I am available to work on your project. There are many health benefits to quinoa. She worked out hard to achieve a toned body. There is good shopping in central London. You can trust people of good character. 770. We should compare cars before we buy one. Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine. I hope you will consider my project proposal. I've lived in this city for over a decade. During the session, I saw him fall asleep. The company's executives are paid well. I'll explain everything later, I promise. It's a fact. Shopping can improve your mood. The drought had a big impact on the crops. Your mother does indeed have hearing loss. 780. Her reply indicated that she understood. Instead of eating cake, I will have fruit. That issue has been discussed in the media. Band is the name of our internet network. I stay away from political discussions. I read somewhere that this house is haunted. This is her most recent social media post. What internet services are available in your region? I feel awkward in these social gatherings. We had breakfast and then we went to church. 790. That rug comes in various shades of grey. Is it alright if you wait for a few minutes? He has the ability to explain things well. I hope they understand our culture better. I thought you said this was going to be easy. They established their business in 1942. Their brand has gone international. The manager will look at your application. She's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. That virus has become a national concern. 800. No, is one of the shortest complete sentences. There are so many people at the mall today. With great power comes great responsibility. There is no pressure to finish right now. Will you be able to send me your report today? Is it okay if we add a bit of sugar to the tea? Adults pay full price, but children are free. It's not a good idea to argue with your boss. I'm scared to check what's behind that door. Please check my work to be sure it's correct. 810. Environmental issues are in the news. Every person has his own big goal to fulfill. Heredity is a factor in your overall health. I've been checking his temperature every hour. It was your idea to go to the beach, remember? I am running late for my doctor's appointment. I have a million questions about this book. That particular style looks good on you. I can't reach him. He won't answer his phone. I just realized that I have a meeting today. 820. My second goal is to increase my confidence. This blow dryer has served me well for years. After the accident, I was in a state of shock. There is a train station close to my house. Choose whatever flavor you like the best. Her role as an English teacher is very important. Looking back, I knew I was always an introvert. This is the best potato salad I've ever tasted. There are 10 candidates for the position. I made an insurance claim for my car accident. 830. What is your defense or reason for doing this? I just want you to get the best education. There's an image of him stored inside my mind. This relaxation technique really eases my mind. Could you buy me some cooking oil at the store? Do you recognize the person in this photo? He studies health science at the university. I have several old clothes I need to donate. Can you show me how to use this vacuum cleaner? The appliance comes with simple instructions. 840. Our new corporate strategy is written here. Write about the advantages of technology. I forgot to thank her for the pie she sent us. Your faith will see you through tough times. Once upon a time, a princess lived in a castle. I need to go to the bank to withdraw some money. Retail sales is a good career for some people. What an interesting case you are working on now. I just saw a child cross the street by herself. You can't expect much from their poor service. 850. I can finally move out of my old apartment. The group sitting across our table is so noisy. I have $100 that I can lend you. When I moved, I realized I have a lot of stuff. My bank account will affect how much I can buy. The glass has a heavy base so it won't fall over. Some countries are facing an economic crisis. The evidence clearly shows that he is guilty. I feel so tired, I just need to relax and unwind. Make sure your smoke alarm works in case of fire. 860. Her no was very firm. She won't change her mind. The farmer suffered heavy losses after the storm. Exercise helps you maintain a healthy weight. There's so much to learn about the English language. If everyone is present, the meeting can begin. A coat will protect you from the cold weather. I didn't expect his response to come so soon. The result of this outreach program is amazing. They serve traditional Italian food there. No weapons are allowed in government buildings. 870. Is that what you're going to wear for the party? If you drive west, you will arrive in California. We support everyone within our small community. Let's contract an agency to help with marketing. Do you allow your kids to play outside the house? There's a certain kind of magic in the air now. Is there any chance that you can do this for me? Does Australia have a democratic government? A new island was formed after that big earthquake. The company has seen strong growth this quarter. 880. I am praying for less stress this coming new year. That's the most interesting story I've ever heard. You can use special paper for your invitations. The problem is that we think we have plenty of time. Please provide me with a list of your services. This is the second time she's been late this month. What section of the stadium are you sitting in? A caterpillar is the larval stage of a butterfly. There are 1,000 reasons to learn English. Hearing his mom's voice is all he needs right now. 890. 3 years ago, I visited Japan for the first time. Did you create that presentation? It was so good. Despite the rain, we will still have the picnic. This news development is really interesting. You'll discover treasures at that thrift store. The government must make an effort to solve this. Use exactly 1 teaspoon of salt in that recipe. I need an example of that grammar point, please. I'd love to learn more about the English language. Watch her face light up when you mention his name. 900. Every parent is trying hard and doing their best. It's so challenging to discipline kids these days. Would you rather have a hamburger than a hot dog? There's a road that leads to the edge of the woods. His job earns a significant amount of money. Please give them some of the apples I brought home. You both need to change into your sleep clothes now. What can we change so that things will get better? I keep my accounts at my financial institution. My general impression of the restaurant was good. 910. My husband just bought me a ring for my birthday. You can buy an individual or group membership. She's the least productive among all the employees. The police have questioned him about the incident. These earrings don't match, but they are similar. How much did you spend on your last shopping spree? The police chief gave a statement to the media. This is the year I'm finally going to learn English. After all this time, he has finally learned to love. It takes a large amount of food to feed an elephant. 920. There's a boy in her class who keeps pulling her hair. Even if they've broken up, they still remain friends. We want everyone to grow and thrive in their careers. A great leader is a great model of how to do things. It's not particularly hot outside, just warm. Please position your hand properly when drawing. Can we record the minutes of this meeting, please? Sometimes I forget to turn off the porch lights. I will propose a treatment plan for your injury. I will take this up with the administration. 930. Although she felt tired, she still couldn't sleep. There is cultural significance to those old ruins. Please do not stand so close to the edge of the cliff. This ice cream place is great for families with kids. The mining operation employs thousands of people. Your performance can be affected by your sleep. We had a poor harvest this year because it was so dry. She was our class president back in high school. Factory production has improved over the summer. This community program for teens is really helpful. 940. She is very religious. She attends church weekly. Check out the state of that shed. It's falling apart. I saw him draw it while he was writing on the table. That rash could develop into something more serious. Around 20 people attended, including Bob and Beth. In the past, my English was not as good as it is today. Washing off the dirt revealed the boy's skinned knee. Do you have a specific dental service to treat this? They hired a team to do the design of their new office. Throughout my life I have always enjoyed reading. 950. I'll give you my analysis when I've seen everything. We have to see the cause and effect of this experiment. I claim to be a fast reader, but actually I am average. There will be expert presenters at the conference. There's a large amount of data online about that topic. I like this bag better than the other one you showed me. This is a great time to start to learn the English language. What musical activity can you suggest for my toddler? Will our government figure out how to fix this problem? It was the perfect opportunity to test her theory. 960. The population of the nearest big city was growing. You do not have to shoulder all the work on your own. Please leave some space to write down your phone number. I like this cake better than the other one you showed me. Turn off your phone and the TV and focus on your studies. Did you remember to include the summary in your report? Most people can find something in common with each other. What will happen if you don't submit your report on time? Maybe it's possible to change their bathroom amenities. They've taken their relationship to the next level. 970. I don't want my cat to die. Let's take him to the vet, please. Have you attended any institution of higher learning? The environmental movement is an international movement. Do you think she will still remember me after 10 years? As soon as I get home, I'm going to start watching that series. Just because she's different, it doesn't mean she's bad. I can't bear to face this horrendous traffic again and again. I can give you 5 reasons why you need to watch that video. This cleaner is natural. There aren't any chemicals in it. I like these shoes better than the other ones you showed me. 980. What's the difference between happiness and contentment? Wait. Give me time to process everything you're telling me. This is my favorite product in their new line of cosmetics. According to the weather report, it's going to rain today. She got the patent for the drug she has created to cure cancer. Picture this: a lake, a cabin, and lots of peace and quiet. Near, far, wherever you are, I do believe that the heart goes on. Their organization is doing great things for street kids. Reduce, reuse, and recycle are the ways to help the environment. I want to buy this bag. However, I need to save up for it first. 990. These potato chips are in an individual serving size package. I am a middle child with one older brother and one younger sister. Ever since his mom died, he has been cranky and angry at the world. Though you are angry now, I'm sure you will forget about this later. She may seem quiet, but she's really outgoing once you get to know her. I hope the government does something about the poverty in this country. I cleaned the bathroom most recently, so I think it's your turn this time. Whether in big groups or small groups, I always feel a little shy at first. My target is to have $1 billion in my account by the end of the year. The moment she walked in the room, her puppy started to jump and dance again. 1000. Rather than focusing on the bad things, let's be grateful for the good things.